Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to a clip of Turning Point, I think UK, where I don't know if you guys know this dude, Charlie Kirk. He's part of the Ben Shapiro type, uh, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Candy. So I think, yeah, but I don't think they all work. I know Ben Shapiro works at Daily Wire. Michael Knowles the same. Matt Walsh the same. But I don't think Charlie Kirk works at Daily Wire. I don't think so. But he's like the same kind of. He's conservative. He's a pundit. No, not a pundit. He's a what is it? He has a podcast. He's also at Turning Point USA, but this is the UK. But I don't know what this clip is about. I think it was a trans debate. But without further ado, let's check it out.
I had a statement to say. You were banned on Twitter or whatever because you dead named somebody. I just wanted to say that two wrongs does not make a right. It's not right that you were deplatformed. I don't think anybody should be deplatformed for saying anything. I fully believe in freedom of speech. But I mean, I wasn't so happy with you. You seem kind of proud about, not proud, but it just wasn't seemed wrong to you that you were dead naming somebody. I get it. You know, if it was a mistake, that's fine.
No, it
But
wasn't.
it wasn't. Okay. Well, okay, then you're proud of it. That does not make it right. I think
Mm.
as generations go on, we become more accepting to things.
Mhm.
And I think that even if you don't like somebody, it's not a good idea to normalize dead naming.
Yeah,
I
so can you
think
explain our audience what is dead naming? You probably
dead
know it better
naming
than I do.
is when somebody transitions and they choose a new name conforming to their gender. So if their name was Lisa before and they
Yeah.
changed it to Jack, if you called them Lisa before that or Lisa after they transitioned, that is dead naming.
What's wrong with that?
I think it's very wrong because I have a lot of trans friends,
Why?
and if they were dead named, it
Yes.
would be, I mean, shattering to them because it's something that is so personal to
Shattering?
them. What?
Shattering?
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's who they are now. People don't transition just for the hell of it, you know?
Mm.
It's a very personal thing to them. They don't do it to appeal to the other gender or whatnot.
Yeah, so but let's think about it. Isn't it part of their biography? Can you really erase history and act as if that wasn't your name for a while? For example, it was another name than Rachel Levine.
Well, why do names matter so much? I mean, it's what you want to be called. It's just a title for you.
But it's part of your biography, right? It's a fact that a man who now thinks he's a woman had a family, got married, and then magically decided to no longer be a man. I was talking facts, so your problem
Well,
would be with telling of a biography?
I mean, it's not that it's not as deep as you think it is. It's just somebody
You guys are making it
it's
deep
them
as.
now, and it's just being respectful.
Oh, okay, but it's being respectful by not being able to act as if they were something that they weren't. Isn't their whole identity in being no longer what they were? So it shouldn't
No,
shatter
it's
them.
not their
It should
entire
be
identity.
empower them.
No,
So then why
I
do they call themselves trans if it's not their whole identity?
well, they don't. I people don't go out saying, "Guess what? I'm trans."
Yeah,
They
they
just
do.
kind of exist. That's Twitter. That's Twitter. I can guarantee you.
And
I went.
TikTok and most campuses and the
Well,
trans groups and the
no,
trans flag and the trans
no.
parade and the
I
trans
have no,
music
no.
and the trans stuff. People say they're trans all the time. If the change is not part of their identity, then why do they call themselves trans?
Well, I mean, it's just a title. Everybody like our society is more. You know, we want titles for just about everything.
I agree. So
Yeah.
I don't accept the title and I should have a right not to accept it.
Well, everybody has a right to be respected. They haven't done any wrong to
No,
you.
you don't have a right to be respected. You have a right to
Respect.
speak.
Respect is earned.
You have to earn respect in a
Exactly.
decent society.
It's not a. It's not a.
Okay,
It's
I'm
not a.
sorry.
It's not
I want to fully understand what you mean.
a
Like,
God-given
Yeah, so
will
for
to
example,
for you to
I
be
don't
respected.
respect the Unabomber.
okay,
That's an extreme example.
okay,
I don't respect people that perform abortions.
okay,
I don't respect people that medically mutilate children.
okay.
And I don't respect someone that is taking Lupron and says they're a man all of a sudden and demands I comply. That's not the way the world works. Respect must be earned.
I think respect is just a give, like it's a base thing. It's not like I'm going to go into this room and say I disrespect every single one of you because you don't believe what I believe or you're not presenting how I want. You know? I mean,
Well, okay, so what about my respect? Why was I kicked off Twitter? You said it's wrong, but you can all of a sudden see where your viewpoint quickly becomes, and we have to shut somebody up because you deserve respect.
I mean, honest to God, I'm not trying to I'm kind of losing my thoughts a little bit, but I just want to put out there that I think it's just basic human respect. You know, it's not that deep. People just, if they feel one way and they truly believe it, it's not just, oh shit, I feel like being a boy now. It's not just a on the whim decision. It's something that's held.
Yes, it is.
Right. Well, hold on a second. But I just want to. I think you're being sincere in this regard. But why? So let's just take gender affirming care or whatever you might call it, right?
Yes.
So affirming someone's mental delusion where they think they're a man or a woman, why is that the appropriate line of treatment? For example, do we give liposuction to people that are anorexic?
Well, no, I mean, I think
no, because we know better. We know it's going to harm them, and we love that person.
No,
so that's not medicine. That would be torture.
Yeah, and not everybody who decides to transition decides to change their genitalia or go through something completely irreversible, right?
That's true. Some do, though. Tens of thousands.
I have conflicted opinions on gender affirming surgery because it's irreversible, and if it's a decision made too young of an age, then it's not right to do it on children.
No, that's fair. I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
I really mean that, and you should be encouraged. I wish more people were sane enough to say that. But let me kind of complete the point. A biography should not be eliminated because someone demands respect. For example, I can say that Muhammad Ali used to be called Cassius Clay. It's part of his life. And then he found Islam, and he decided to be called something else. And all of a sudden, you get this rancor and this uproar that somehow I'm being hateful and no longer worthy of a Twitter platform because I said a fact that Levine had a name and a family and was a man and then claims he's a woman. If all of a sudden history and facts can be erased, we are dangerously approaching a 1984 dystopian world control scenario that I don't think any of us should entertain. Final thoughts?
Okay, to wrap it up, my point was basically just I think it's better to normalize or not normalize, but not put out that it's okay to do these types of things. I think it's just general human respect. I think we just all need to become more accepting, and we don't really need to,
Got it. And so my opinion is 180. We have clarity, not agreement. I'm not going to accept mental delusions with force.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't have much to say about that. Yeah, she had a clear head, she wasn't hysterical like your typical left-wing student, yelling and screaming. She came to have a conversation, and I commend her for that. Even though that she was trying to articulate her point, but I don't think I get where she was coming from, but also, you can. I don't even understand the concept of dead naming. We should just forget about who you were before, and we should just, know you. Okay, now you've transitioned. Okay, so you transitioned today. Now everything else has been erased. I'm gonna know you from today onwards, and people are supposed to, and that is being policed, and people are supposed to just respect that. If I say, oh, but yesterday you were XYZ, I'm supposed to get canceled for it. That is dangerous, bro. That is really frightening. And I can't believe that we live in a society that we do that, and then label it dead naming. It's so dead naming. That doesn't even make. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she made her point, he made his points, and at least I just commend that she came to have a conversation, not a screaming, preachy argument. I commend her for it. Anyway, if you like the video, please hit that like button, hit the share button, leave your comments down below. I always love to read them. And if you may, please subscribe. You have a good night.